Did I choose to study oceanography because of all the time I spent on the beach as a child? Self-satisfaction versus changing the world. What career path should I choose?
Would I have chosen rural medicine if I hadn't watched my grandpa become sick right before coming to UW? Is it okay that my path isn't the most direct?
How has my community shaped who I am? How can people from home have the same opportunities I've had?
How can I make my community proud? How can I be more present? What are the questions I'm not asking?
How did someone even think to use fruit flies for genetics research? How do I pay back my parents for how much they sacrificed to send me to my dream school? How can I call myself a biologist if so much of what I'm learning might be irrelevant in 20 years? Why are the narratives of women erased from the history of science? Is it okay that I love research, especially my projects on the genetic variation of Alzheimer's, but that I would rather spend my time working directly with other people and their health? What do I do if I don't get into medical school? Is any part of Grey's Anatomy real? How will it feel when I deliver a baby someday, or give someone one more year with their loved one?
Why am I curious all the time? Why is the past so important to me? How can I experience the world when I can't travel outside the US? How have my classes and community environment and planning prepared me for real life? How do community-based research and planning intersect? Will my research leave a positive impact on my community of focus? Will others care about it? How can I help others? How can everyone be fairly represented?
What would it be like to have had more than one African American professor? Out of all those little 5-year-old girls in Ethiopia, why did those missionary women decide to give my mom an education? Would my goals be different if I hadn't come from Federal Way? Is MD PhD right for me? Is my research an incredible hobby or an integral purpose? How would my goals differ if there was no oppression? Does my leadership make people feel valued? Does it make people feel empowered? Am I supposed to do more?
Is it bad to do something unrelated to my major for a living? Would people outside of my field honestly think of my research topic is interesting? As a geologist, how do I talk about climate change with those who don't believe in it? Will this material be useful in my future job? How do I make other Fayette student board members feel motivated in the work we do? How much of an impact do I make as a single dream project mentor? Can I ever be half as successful as my parents? How do I prevent myself from becoming too narrow-minded, from only seeing a small part of the world?
Did I do enough in my time at UW? How do I use my privilege as a white American citizen to actually change something?
How can I change the world? Can my research change the world?
Why is there so much hate? How can we make the world more open?
What if every human being saw each other through the lens of empathy? What's my role in making the world a more welcoming place?